All right, here is our new website. So we have been working on this a long time. We have had the same one since 2014, and this is our first change in a very long time. Worked with a local new web designer to get this fantastic like it is. So here's our main page. It talks a little bit about just what it is in the real words of a real client. And then in this little section with all the purple print down below, it is a list of random articles that will change every single time you load the page. So if you're looking for some interesting material, it's there. And there is a little video of me talking about us as the next step in human evolution, as we have emotions that humans have never had before, or at least not to the depth that we've had, and how we can use that to bring our species along to where we're going next. It's all pretty cool stuff. Next, we got the straightforward payment section. So if you need to make a payment because you've had some sessions, there you go, pretty straightforward. I'm going to skip articles for just a moment, go down to the About Us section. So this is the short version of our story about how this is a woman-owned business in the United States. And Vicky is the one who developed this and put it together for everybody's benefit. So the next version is the long version of Vicky's story in her own words. And this is how she came about this and a long time ago, and has been refining it and working with it ever since. Her story about the abuse that she went through and how she's turned that into something positive and a way to help everybody benefit in ways that she's learned over the years. At the bottom, we've got our social media. We'll refine those along the way. Next, we've got testimonials, which are stories that are about that are from real clients. These come out of our Struggles to Snuggles book, which you can also get to. I'll show you in a moment. And these are real stories, so it's more than a testimonial. It's a before, during, and after snapshot of people's real lives as they have gone through Lotus Seed Life sessions. If you're a current client, you can get some camaraderie and understand that you're not the only one going through some of these major transformations and how cool they are. If you're somebody who's thinking about doing some sessions, these are some good, informative, real stories, and there are more of them available on our products page. So we do have a book that has come out, and it is 24 real stories written in the words of our real clients. It's available at Amazon.com and Amazon.co.uk. And you can find out anything you need to about those, again, just to find out what other people are really up to. So then we've got the articles. And I really want to talk about the articles because these are something I am the most proud of. So what we've got is an alphabetical list of articles that combine or that correspond with each of the sessions that we offer. So let's say I'm curious about these. So let's see, doing the opposite. Because you've had that session or your practitioners walked you through it, or you wonder what that's really about. So we've got pictures, we've got quotes, and we've got the little article about these, and they're all short. They're all very approachable, 120 to 180 words, talking about what these things are really about. So that's a pretty cool thing. You can go through all of them that have to do with what has actually happened in people's lives and what matters. So each of these things are what we really go through in training with our real specialists. So this is not watered down information. It's abbreviated, but it is not watered down. These are the same things that our practitioners get to learn when they are in training with us. So that's all very cool stuff. So the next thing we've got is events, and I want to touch on this because it is right before our upcoming 2018 Colorado retreat. So we're going to be what I did learn, too, is that retreats in England don't mean the same thing as retreats in the States necessarily. So it does not mean to be sitting around in quiet contemplation of your space in the universe the whole time, though we will have some great conversation about such things. But we're going to spend some time in a cabin, one like this. This is the one that we did in 2016, and we had a really good time. We'll be talking about all sorts of stuff. We'll be making fresh juice in the mornings. We will have meals together that we'll all prepare together, community style, and we will go on. We'll talk about a number of things, meditation. We will talk about living a meaningful life. We'll talk some about parenting, surnames, yoga, differences between religion and spirituality, and all sorts of things like that. As far as the things that we will do, we'll be talking and laughing and sleeping and hiking and shopping. We'll try to go to a real Colorado rodeo. We're going to hit some whitewater rafting, which is a favorite of mine every single year. We're going to try to go to a state fair. There's a great suspension bridge, the Royal Gorge, we're going to try to get to. So it really depends on the interest and the number of people, but those are some things and things like that that are going to be on the agenda this year. It does cost £999, and this is right here, a balcony overlooking the view of the Rocky Mountains that we had last year up near Fairplay, Colorado, which is right near South Park, which you may have heard of. Yes, that's the same town that the cartoon takes place in, which is really not particularly accurate in any way whatsoever, but that's not really what they're going for. So that is what we've got. We've also got but we've talked about that. So this is really where we are. We've got a brand new website. We're going to hope to make it as user-friendly as possible. A lot of great information that I hope inspires many of you to want to know more about either taking a more proactive role in your own work with us, or if you're thinking about working with us, take a look and see what your options are and see what the kinds of things that we talk about and the kinds of things we help you with. So that's that. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day, morning, or night, depending on when you're watching this. Thank you all very much.